welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. So today I'll be planning for the week beginning the 8th through to the 14th of January. But before I do that, actually this week just received an order and it's the theme that I want to do for this week. So I'll do a bit of a haul to show you the collection. It's the Arctic Winter collection from Hubman and Chubgirl. As soon as I saw it, I just knew that I wanted to buy the bundle and use it for a week in January. So it's here, so we'll start with a haul. But if you just want to skip straight to the plan with me, there are chapters in the video, so go ahead and do that. So you can buy all these things individually. I just really love the theme. So I actually got a Hobonichi cousin kit for this year and that I'm about to use, and I got the standard kit as well so I can use it in the future, and that way I'll get really good use out of all the different stickers and die cuts, etc. As you can see, I bought two sets of these, one in the bundle, this all comes together, this is the bundle, and then another one because I just fell in love with it. So we'll start with the die cuts. Sorry if my voice sounds tired, by the way, that's because I am tired. I'm not long out of bed and this is my first coffee of the day, so hopefully it'll kick in soon. So you get 5 in each set, and this is a little polar bear with a hat and a jumper drinking a cup of tea, and the little sort of tea bag string thing. I'm so descriptive, aren't I? There you go. It's hanging over the edge. I think this might be my favourite one. It's like a little Eskimo penguin, all wrapped up. And then we have a little narwhal and a walrus with a hat on. And then a polar bear skating. So I'm sure you can see why I fell in love with this theme. It's just gorgeous. And the icy blues and greens are right up my street too, with the whole colour scheme. And then you get smaller stickers, so these are winter penguins, and there's the wee Eskimo penguin again. And then this one obviously doesn't feel the cold because it's not wearing anything but a little skirt. And this one is behind an igloo. This one's hatching out of a little egg, and this one's got a scarf and hat on. Really cute. And then we have chilly narwhals. How adorable. This one with a narwhal with a scarf wrapped around it. And it's just different narwhals in different positions. And then chilly igloos. So we have slices of ice and igloos and trees. And then we have Arctic bear. That's the wee die cut one that was drinking the tea. That one's popping its head out of an igloo. This one's got a scarf. This one's wrapped in a blanket. You could use this at any point, you know, for a lazy Sunday or something. It doesn't have to be in an Arctic winter theme. And then that's a little skating bear. And then we have friendly walruses. So this one has the little hat on. This one's drinking hot chocolate. It's got marshmallows in the top. This head is poking out of a little hole in the ice. And then this one is behind an igloo, and this is the one that die cut was. So these are the smallest size. And these are the largest size of your die cuts. And then these are actually my favourites. I love the die cuts too, but I would happily, if it's a theme that I'm not going to go all out in and I don't want the bundle, just buy these to go along with a kit. Oh, I should really zoom you out now because that's a bigger sheet, sorry. Yes, I was saying I would happily buy these sheets to go along with a kit, and then you have all your little pops of decor with it. If it's a theme that I like and I want to buy, but I don't necessarily want to do it again, then this is definitely plenty. So these are the Arctic bear friends, and you have all the little bears with trees, and that's just a little bear head in it. And then we have penguin buddies, with little snowballs and igloos and penguins. And then we have narwhal and walrus, so they're together. So you have a walrus head. They have, oh that's cute, with like the wee tail, the way she's done that, just to get the head shot. Adorable. Anyway, all the different versions we've seen before in a sort of medium form. So that's all the stickers that came with it. And this set has washi with it, which is cool. So it's a double set. We have Arctic Friends in 10mm. And then we have a 15mm in the Arctic. So this is all the little heads of a walrus, a polar bear and a penguin. And in the background is like icy bricks, like it's building an igloo. I'll open it up and show you in a second. This one is in the Arctic and it has just scenery of all the different little animals on the ocean on slices of ice. So let's open them up and take a look at them. Where's my scissors? There's always a little perforated bit. If you squeeze and find where the perforation is, you can just rip it open. And this one is a glitter effect washi. So it's not glitter as in glitter is going to come off on your fingers, but it has that sparkle and it feels a little like textured. It's hard to describe again, but that's the little scenery. And let's see, when does the scenery change? How long of a strip do you get? This part is here as well, so I'll cover it. So from that little narwhal is the new start of a new one, right the way through to that penguin. So you get a huge scene. It's not repeated again for a good bit of time. Anyway, this is Arctic Friends. There we are. So like I said, it's like little ice bricks that are building an igloo, and then the heads of the little characters. That's perfect little space filler. Right, and then we have the kits. So we'll start with the standard kit. Now when she does a special theme, you get enough to do you 1 week. So that's 2 sheets. When she's doing like her subscription kits and the normal ones that are released, you get 6 sheets, because the idea with the subscriptions is to have enough to do a full month. So you'll get day headers for the full month and etc. And there's 6 sheets in the kit. I have a video where I talk about her kits if you want to watch that after. I'll link it below. But anyway, this is a mini kit then with 2 sheets and enough to do you for a week. So we have Arctic Winter Mini Planner Kit, and then we have It's Cold Outside. I just love this pattern. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's just really bringing me joy. I can't wait to use it in a sec. Anyway, so we have It's Cold Outside, Happy Winter, some little flags, some half boxes, and then a double box. And then this is like a full box. It's slightly shorter than the full boxes here, and it has a snowflake as the checklist part. And then on the second page, you have some more full boxes. So in total, that's 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So as you can see, then you have enough for 1 week with the ice pattern in the background. And then your 2 full boxes here that I mentioned, they're patterned ones. So you have a greeny colour with the penguins and the polar bear, and then a bluey colour with the walrus and the narwhal. And then you have 2 habit trackers with the snowflakes, 2 banner headers and a weekend sticker. Right, let's take a look at the kit then that I'm going to be using today. This is the Hobonichi Cousin Kit, and it comes with 3 pages. This one has 9 full boxes. And just to point out, actually, this isn't a repeat. So by doing it twice, you're still getting a difference. Not that it would actually bother me if it was a repeat, but I'm just saying, if that's something that does bother you. For example, this here says Happy Winter and it's brown, whereas this one doesn't say Happy Winter and the back is blue. Just an example. There's the It's Cold Outside with the green and the penguin Eskimo, and then we have It's Cold Outside with the skating. So as you can see, it's different. Anyway, right, so you have your 9 full boxes, really adorable. Well, hello to you. I'm so easily amused, that's adorable. Anyway, then we have to do and work and like lots of little labels with the glitter effect down below. And then we have a glitter effect filler labels and other different types of labels with all the little characters. And then we have the walrus and polar bear headers, weekend, some washi strips. I do believe these aren't strips. These 2 are strips, and if it's anything like the one I used last week, this Hello Winter will be individual. The Hello Winters are individual, and these 2 are washi strips. So these would actually be handy to keep for when the seasons change. You get 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's get started and plan for next week. And this is how last week turned out, and I absolutely love it. So using the Hobonichi cousin size boxes being smaller, and given that this is an 8x10 planner, I was able to fit so much stuff into it without it feeling like really crammed. And maybe if you're new to sticker planning, this still feels really crammed to you. But it's not really. There's space in between things. And I have a lot of stuff on this. This is actually, it's really funny. Helen put this on her Instagram on New Year's Eve. And it has like people doing, you know, the countdown, 3, 2, 1 and partying. And it says regular people on New Year's Eve. And then there's like a little planner holding its pen, staring at its 2024 planner, and it says the planner community. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it really made me laugh, and I had to print it out and put it in my spread. Look, that's a close-up of it. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I was able to remember to record the weather every day. I have when I posted to Instagram and YouTube where I was working. And this will serve now as a memory planner, even though I was using it functionally throughout the week. And fingers crossed, I think I have found the right balance of doing that. And I love the fact now that it's a Sunday, this week is over. I've had fun using this Hello 2024, but I get to, well, 2 things. One, I got to actually enjoy the use of it for a full 7 days, as opposed to sitting down today on a Sunday or maybe tomorrow and just putting it all down, getting fun from using it once and then flipping the page and not seeing it again. So I like that aspect of enjoying the use more. But also, I'm moving to a new week and it's forgotten and I don't have to think about last week, and I still have it there as a memory planner spread. So yeah, I think this is going to work really well for me. But let's get started with this week. The first thing I'm going to do is cover this mauve purple that doesn't match and put down the day stickers. Where are my dates? Yeah, so I'll put down the day stickers, which are here. And I have the dates for it here. These are Planner Monkey Co. And because I have this washi, I will be able to cover that. So I think I'll do something different. Instead of putting down the washi and then putting the dates on top of it and having this space down here, I might put the washi up here and then use the space underneath to put the days. So we'll start by doing that. Put this journal in here and set it like that, because it's really annoying me. It's at that, because it's so thin at this side, every time you push on it, it like goes way down. That's better. Anyway. So last week I just put the full boxes wherever I felt like putting them. And by the way, I totally put in here that I had a nail and lash appointment when it was meant for Friday. And I had already done this fancy thing down here by the time I figured it out. So the 5 o'clock spot was taken. So I just got rid of the times here, covered this with what I actually did, and then put my nail and lash appointment up here and didn't worry about the fact that it's not sitting at the 5 o'clock spot. So anyway, bit of a side note, but yes, this week I think I'm just going to put the full boxes all along the top.
Hold it like
Right, let's work on the sidebar. See, because this says hello winter, I would normally use that on the week it turns winter. That would be my, you know, thinking. But in that case, that means that I would need to wait to December 2024, and there's no way I could wait that long to use it. So I just thought, who cares? It's winter now. I'm going ahead and using it, and it is really cold outside. I mean, I'm not exactly living in the Arctic and there's a polar bear sitting in my front garden, but it's cold, so I'm using it. So, sidebar, I like to put which week it is. So I'm going to just lift one of these, and I think I'll go with a mint green. So I'm going to put the same things down here as I did last week. I'm just not going to put them necessarily in the same order, with the exception of this, because it kind of has to go at the bottom because it's printed there. So I'm going to put which week it is up at the top. And then I'll put a little green, I think. No, blue. And I'll put a little blue sliver of the glitter effect stuff underneath it. And then let's put Whale Hello, and that way it'll run in order with all these. Right, and then where is the... Yeah, let's put work next. I'm going to do this colour in the middle. Little label, it says work. Last week was a bit of a weird week. It was only a 4-day week because I was off on the Monday, but it still felt quite long. And loads of people were still off work. So like the work was really quiet. We have a new thing called an anchor day where everybody goes into the office on the same day, and there was hardly anybody there, even though we were, you know, technically all meant to be in. And I never normally book after Christmas off, you know, after New Year's, and then book leave, and then that means this Monday I would be going back to work. I don't think I've ever done that. But this year I really regretted not doing it. I was just so tired and not in the mood, and there was hardly anybody there, and I just thought, you know what, I still actually have leave left to take this year, and I bought an extra week's leave, and I'm going to do that again next year. So unless I kind of get fed up and book a week in February, I have some days left that I could use for that week. So when it'll be, sorry, this is a bit of a side tangent, but anyway. So we have Christmas week. So Christmas this week is on a Wednesday, and then that's Boxing Day, which I would be off anyway. I can't remember whether I get the 27th or whether I always book it on leave, but I always take this off. So I would be off, I would finish Christmas Eve, be off the rest of this week. And then if I go by my standard, I would be off New Year's Day and starting work on January 2nd. But I might book 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then that'll be, and it's not in this planner, but that'll be the 6th. That I would start back. I really think I will. Anyway, right, so that's work. I don't need the Saturday and Sunday, and I was telling myself I was going to cut that off and totally forgot because I was talking. So let's see if I can lift this up without wrecking it. If not, I'll just put a sticker over it. No. So let's find, in fact, let's put one of these little banners, because there's enough for each day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then an extra for the sidebar. So I'll put it there. Oh, what was that? How creepy. I have no idea what that noise was, and I'm alone with Cody. And I'm not going to go and look, I'm just going to ignore it. Anyway, yes, let's put this here and cover up Saturday and Sunday, because I don't work Saturday and Sunday. Hallelujah. I need to go and get a drink. I know I have this coffee, but it's probably cold. Yep. 1 second. I just got a cold drink because if I got a coffee, I would just do the same thing again and sit and faff about in my desk and then let it go cold. I'll have a coffee with my lunch. Anyway, what was I talking about there? I completely forgot what we were talking about. Yes, weekends, that's what I was saying. I've got really spoilt. I don't work Saturday and Sundays, and I haven't done for a very long time. And I was actually talking to my sister-in-law recently, and the idea of going back to doing like rota work, I used to do that when I was sort of 18, 19. I would work like 1 to 9 or 10 to 6 or whatever. In fact, no, it was right up until I started working in the career that I'm in now, and I was 23 when I started it. So from about 16 to 23, I did shift work. Anyway, the point is I could never go back to that. I've been totally spoilt. Props to you if you're someone that does that. I'm sure there are people that prefer that like to work different hours a week and not have that set routine, but I love having my weekends off. Anyway, yes, so last week I put these all directly underneath the little food box. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just use them wherever I actually need a space filler this week. And there's enough for one for each day. So let's finish the sidebar. I think I'm going to put my favourite little Eskimo penguin in there. These tweezers, I use these tweezers, reverse action grip ones, to put down stickers. And it's really handy because you don't have to hold it in order, like here. I can let go and it still grips onto it, and you can look at it and place it down, etc. But for picking the back of vinyls and stickers that I print, because with these ones I just use this, I let it lift a little like that, can you see? And then I just use this. But with ones that are vinyl die cuts, or ones that I have printed the sticker myself, like I have this sitting beside me because I'm going to be doing my journal soon, with this as a backing on it, this sticker. So what I do is I get my mat so that I don't poke holes. She says as she was just sitting using this directly, but most of the time I get my self-healing cutting mat and I'm able to just lift. I'm not going to do it in this one, I'll do it in this and show you. It means you can just grip it, like pinch it, just like that, see? And that way you're not damaging your planner when you're sitting picking at it, or damaging your desk, but you're also not just sitting like this for ages trying to pick it off and hoping for the best. That would drive me nuts. I actually have a tools of the trade video in relation to planning up on my channel that I'll link below, but I intend to do a part 2 because I've discovered some new things like that self-healing mat, and I use it for a couple of different things. And a few other things, and I'll make sure that I share that because it's all wee tips and tricks and things that I enjoy watching, people's must-haves for journaling and planning, and you can discover things you didn't know about that you end up really loving. Anyway, let's put this little dude here. And then I'm going to put another strip. We'll do green this time. And then we have one last full box. I want to make sure I have space because I want to put a this week above that. Let's do the this week first, and then we can balance it out accordingly. And there's only one this week, I've just noticed, so I don't have a choice with the colour, but it works anyway, thankfully. And I'll centralise it here. Oh, perfect, that worked out really well. Oh no, don't grip. See? Worked out really well. Okay, so this is a Muji, I always struggle saying that, I don't know why. A Muji gel pen in 0.5, and I'm going to write in my week 2 and my headers here. So, week. And what I do is I just put a little dot when I post, so as you can see, like that. And I don't put any further details in that because I have a socials journal, but I like to just keep that in the sidebar. So that's that ready to go. Let's do this bottom part, shall we? And I'm going to use the little dots again as a point to write the weather beside because it worked well, so why fix it? And then I think I'll put a strip of this washi on, and then I'll put these above it, I think. Keep it simple.
I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper. Would it make any difference? Would it change for the better if I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter? Is it maybe because I never knew quite where I was, then suddenly you...
I had a really weird dream last night about someone breaking into our house, and I'll not go into details, but it wasn't very nice. And it's made me really jumpy today. Every time someone walks by our front window, which happens all the time, you'd think I'd be used to it sitting in this room, but every time someone walks by out of the corner of my eye, it makes me jump. Anyway, right, let's do the actual plans. So I'm going to only put in the things that I 100% definitely know need to happen on that day and as my weekly plan with me, and then I'll turn into a daily planner. Monday, the only thing I need to put in is I need to update the groceries tomorrow to get a delivery on Tuesday. So I'm going to put in a little blue square here. Then let's get the sticker book out. We have chores. Although updating the groceries is on my phone. So I think I actually have some in here but they're on their phone, but I was using it as filming. Yeah. See, they're taking a picture. No, that doesn't really work. Let's use this. It's like you're in bed, lying in your pillow, updating the grocery app, which does happen. When I get paid, I really need to go through my sticker book and see all the things, you know, the categories that I'm really lacking in, and find, you know, purchase stickers to fill those categories rather than going back and buying a ton more ways to mark, I don't know, the bins when I have 3 pages worth now. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, update groceries. And that's all I have to put in. And then speaking of bins, I need to leave out the bins on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I write what they are, and this week it's black wheelie and food, which is full to the brim. And that is in chores bin. So let's have, I'll do a little emoji carrying the stinky bag of trash, and then on the one they actually get picked up on, I'll do trash day. So this is from Hubman and Chubgirl, and this is from Coffee Monsterz Co. So that's leaving out the trash and it actually getting picked up. The trash, listen to me, I never say that. It's because it says on that sticker, we say leave out the bins. Don't want to have them all in a row, so I'm going to put this a bit lower down. And then that, just cover the time because it doesn't need to be at 11. And then for this one I'll go back up again and put it there for trash day. I actually think I'm going to put one of these little banner headers in here for this, and a strip of this because I've plenty of room to put the rest of the day stuff below it. I just realised I was getting into the habit of making everything in a row, and I don't want to do that. And then at 12 o'clock, let me get a Zig Clean colour dot. So this is, what is it? Powder blue. I'm going to put a dot on 12 because I have the Tesco delivery at 12. So let's find groceries. Oh, someone's messaging me. I'll use a little bag. These are Hubman and Chubgirl. I don't need to do a wash tomorrow, and I could mark in on Tuesday that I need to do a wash, but I don't think I will. So I'll just leave it at groceries. So where'd the boxes go? Right in front of you, Ruth? Let's get a smaller box, a little walrus. And right, Tesco delivery. Right, and then it's my nephew's birthday on the Friday. So I'm gonna do, I think, one of these little banners and then just a plain box. And then these, this is one of the categories that I don't have very much in, unfortunately. They're all New Year's things that I can use for birthdays, but anyway, we'll use this little emoji head. And that is everything I need to put in. Anyway, so last thing I want to do is organise myself for the week ahead.
Tell me, baby, you're lost, but I am too. Whatever the cost, we'll make it through. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. If I told you that I don't know where I'm going, don't know what to say, but I go without knowing. If I told you that I don't know what to believe in, don't know how to pray, but I pray anyway. Tell me you're the one.
I'm all organised. I have everything I need beside me in this little tray. I kept this so that if I do have any leftovers, I'll just stick them on this and then I can put them together with the other kit and use them in the future. And that is me ready. I hope you enjoyed hanging out today. This kit is stunning. If you've never bought from Hubman and Chubgirl before, by the way, I have a 15% off code. It's ruthsarahltd and the link is down below. And if you do go to purchase this kit, if you use my link, it lets them know that I sent you. I don't get a commission or anything, but I'm just letting you know it's down there. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope your planners are going well, whatever it was you chose. And if they're not, maybe give it another week or two, but give yourself permission to change it up. My last year, I don't know how many times I changed my planner, and it was through doing that I was able to find what I really enjoy and experiment and stuff. So don't beat yourself up. If something's not working, then fix it. Yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.
You're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do?